Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you how to create this look. This is a Valentine special look. This is a Valentine creative look. Like, it's not like simple basic like full glam, but still lots of creativity is needed to create this look. So if you want to know how I've created this look, then keep on watching. And also, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And without further ado, let's see. First, I'm gonna take this Milani Prime Shield Primer and apply it on all over my face, mostly on the center portion of my face. Next, I'm gonna use this Nykaa Skin Genius Conceal and Correct palette in the shade Medium 02. So I'm gonna take this orangey shade and I'm gonna cover up the dark circles near my mouth. For foundation, I'm gonna use this Smashbox Studio Skin Finish 15-hour Hydrating Foundation. It is quite hydrating, so I don't want too much matte, otherwise it creases near my mouth. So I'm gonna take this foundation and I'm in the shade 3.35 and using a Real Techniques foundation brush. This is a pointed foundation brush. I'm gonna apply it on all over my face. I feel this way I can apply foundation and I don't waste much foundation. Later I'll go over with the makeup sponge, the beauty blender, to get a more even base. Also, I'm gonna drag it to my neck area so that my face and the chest looks connected. Next, I'm going to use this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Caramel to cover my under eyes. Next, I'm gonna take this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C10 to add some highlighting. Next, I'm gonna take my beauty blender to blend everything. Next, I'm gonna take this Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Medium Deep 30. So I'm gonna bake my under eyes and also set rest of my face. So I'm gonna use my beauty blender and bake my under eyes. For rest of my face, I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and set my face. Next, I'm gonna take this Flower Beauty Draw the Line eyebrow pencil and I'm gonna fill in my brows. So I have cleaned up my brows, put some brow gel, clear brow gel and some concealer to prime my eyelid. Next, I'm gonna move into my eye makeup. I'm gonna take this Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. You can take any palette. So I'm gonna use this shade Maneater. It is a maroony pinkish color, red color. So I'm gonna take this, taking a flat brush. First I'm gonna outline. Next I'm gonna take this Morphe M35B palette, and I'm gonna take this reddish shade. It was like more like brown or purple, so I'm gonna take the reddish shade to make it more reddish. And I'm taking a small pencil brush. Next I'm gonna take this shade Flamingo. It's a very light pink, and I'm gonna blend the edges using a small fluffy brush, and I need to make circular small strokes. And I'm just very lightly touching my skin. So once I blended everything, it looks like this. Next I'm gonna take some concealer. I'm gonna take this palette only, and from this I'm gonna take this lighter shade, and I'm trying to cut the crease. Like this, same thing I'm gonna do for my other eye also. I'm not so much precise about the line because I'm gonna put some glitter liner. I'm going to take this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Rose Gold and apply it on top of the concealer. Next I'm gonna take these two shades and put it to the outer corners of my eyes. I just want to add a little bit of depth there, and slightly I'm gonna go over my lash line, upper lash line. Next I'm gonna take this brown and black close to my lash line. So I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'm gonna pack these products. So next I'm gonna take this Urban Decay Heavy Metal in the shade Glam Rock. So I'm gonna put this in the areas wherever I put the concealer. Like this, I'm gonna wait for it to dry. Next I'm going to move into lashes. I'm gonna go for this pack M72 lashes. These are very simple, so I don't want very heavy lash to cover up my eye makeup. Next I'm going to take this O3 Pro Artist Sketch Marker Liquid Liner to cover up my lash band. So next I'm gonna move into my lower lash line. First of all, I'm gonna remove the baking under my eyes. So I'm gonna take all this shade for my lower lash line. I'm gonna put the darkest shades close to my lash line. I want to take a little bit of red also. So I'm gonna take the same earlier red from the Morphe palette, smoke out my lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take the more of the brown shades and blend the red. So I have used this eye pencil. This is the Sugar Cosmetics Gold of Honor Intense Kajal for tight lining my upper and lower lash line. Next I'm gonna move into my skin. I'm gonna contour my face. I'm gonna use this MAC Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette in the shade Medium Dark, and I'm gonna contour my face. Next I'm gonna take this Milani blush in the shade Coral Cove. For highlighter, I'm gonna use this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Rose Gold. For lips, I'm gonna use a combination of two lipstick. One is MAC Retro Matte lipstick in the shade Ruby Woo, and another is the gloss. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss in the shade Shanghai Scarlet. Then I'm gonna spray some Fix Plus on all over my. So this is the finished look. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, please hit on the like button. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye.